to be able to be turned against us.
Elena's in a room,
Hmm.
not in a very good mood, and watching those holograms that Kukuk gave her at the start before they left.
Hmm.
And Ketch is playing Super Metroid in the cockpit.
Yes.
No, he's
Great
playing
fusion.
Fusion, a superior game.
No, they're both really good.
Yeah, they're both very good, but I prefer Fusion. That's why I said that.
Basically, Ketch is playing Metroid to distract himself from the shitstorm that he knows is coming in the ship.
Yep. He said, nope, it's the problem of everyone else.
It's Neo pissed off Elena. That's Neo's problem. I need to play some Super Metroid.
It's not my problem.
Hmm.
So, as Neo is doing his work, I guess,
Hmm.
at some point, Dessa is walking out of the room, making some rounds,
Hmm.
looking around, taking something to eat,
Yep.
stuff like that. And she sees Neo doing stuff, and she goes, "What are you doing?"
Nia looks at it. Working on the making sure that the droid can't be turned against us.
Okay, that's good.
Hmm.
Would you like to make sure that our mutual friend won't turn against you as well?
Nia looks at her and says, I will be honest, I have a close to zero experience with little sisters and stuff like that, so I don't know what the hell I should do.
You're completely helpless, all of you.
To be fair, you're actually talking to the crew of a single man that was a single child that is a mechanic, a Jedi that has lived her whole life in hiding, a Ewok that has been experimented by the Empire, and a Jawa.
This just rolls your eyes and says, "Okay, move on. I guess I might give you some directions."
Sure, I will take it.
Okay, leave these tools behind then and move it
Move it where? He says, well, he's putting his tools in their place.
to the realm of pain or whatever it's supposed to be.
The room of pain. Is Elena's room really the most dangerous room in the ship at the moment?
Just where people
Currently,
go to whine.
Oh, I'm expecting it to look exactly like the room from one of the kids on Life is Strange.
anyway, Neo's still waiting for context after he put away his tools right now.
Okay, so I hope you understand that you made.
A
I
horrible
mean,
mistake. Yeah,
I wouldn't say horrible, but let's
mistake.
face it. Elena is not the most. I don't know how to say it.
Social
Stable
people.
people right now. I
Okay,
mean,
that's
it's
better.
obvious that she's been through stuff, and she seems young, so she might not be, getting everything as good as someone else would.
Okay, I finally getting what you mean. Yeah, I will go and try to solve this. Does she say anything else before I go?
She follows you until you go right to the door, and then says,
Mhm.
"And in case you didn't actually understand it already, she might be feeling a little bit betrayed by you from whole ordeal with a crime lord and how.
Yeah, yeah. The
Γεια σας.
I didn't understand.
Έχει μείνει κανένας άλλος? Ευχαριστώ.
Cloud. The cloud. Stories from the cloud district.
Anyway, moving on. So Neo carefully knocks on her door.
Elena doesn't even say anything, but the door opens.
Uh, Neo looks there. Hey, do you have a second to talk?
As
She
you are saying that, Desa pushes you inside from behind.
After he's pushing the door and the door closes. He's Neo murmurs, "Shush! Can you just let us do it at our
Data
own
locks the
rate?
door on the out
Damn it!"
from the out. Data also locks the door from the outside.
Shush! What is this? He says, "A prison? I just want to talk with my basically my little sister. Why are you making it seem like I'm being forced to make up with a girlfriend?" Sheesh.
Wait, you two are
Promise me.
not together? Elena just
So,
Elena just says, "What is it?"
so look, I know I probably hurt you and I made you feel really badly, but you have to understand. I was just trying to sell the image. I didn't really mean any of the stuff I said. I was just trying to, make it work so we don't have to fight. And yeah, I'm sorry. I know it was awkward all of that, but what choice did we have? Do you think I like to talk to people like that? I just prefer to stay outside of their danger zone.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that, but I've only been humiliated like that once before in my entire life. She pauses. On Dantooine.
Yeah, look, no, 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 look, 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 look. I never did anything like that. Like you're a master. You have to understand. He did that. God damn it. Do you think I like to just try to scrap and trying to please these kind of comebacks, these criminals and all that? I don't. I don't like to do that. There was no good option. I just, I hate this new.
Elena just stops. She puts a hologram in a hologram in between you and her. Presses play, and an image of her as a kid shows up, along with the recognizable figures of Kalerin and Kukruk, along with one other figure. Take a look at this. This is what my life was before all this crap started. When I actually had a
Neo,
future, something to look forward to.
Neo looks at that very intensely.
It plays, and the unrecognizable figure actually scoops up Elena and just tosses her up in the air, and Elena's giggling. And Kukruk and Kalerin are also laughing along as well. When this adventure is over, and it and the and the circumstances that we have to split the party and go our separate ways, you and Joanne have got something back to go back to. Even Ketch, if he really thinks about it, can go to back to something that actually make a life for himself in this galaxy. You guys have something I don't have.
Mm, Neo stays standing there for a second, putting his thoughts together and say, "Yeah, it may seem like that, but not so much that we have something to. go back. Jawain actually is the only one. It's more like we know already how we are going to make up our life after we are done with this. If you're so lost still about how to want to put your gut life together, think about it as an answer through this journey, or even if at that point you don't find one, then you can still travel with one of us. No one is going to push you away while we try to remake our lives. And I don't think also anyone, if you're still lost and decide to go on your own journey to try to put your life together, if you call us to for help, either a place to stay or even for us to go and help you with something, I don't think we will turn away.
Anya doesn't even say anything for about 5 minutes. Then she looks up at Neo, tears in her eyes, say, I guess I'm coming on you a bit too hard. It's just hard for me to actually be in
No,
that situation and not feel like
no,
I've been
no,
stabbed in the back.
no, no. I get it, especially with how I acted. I probably can imagine that you felt the same as your master, and it wasn't my intention. Like I made it clear to the dealer, it was never my intention to just tell you. The idea was to make him more. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. Uh, I can imagine how this made you feel like it wasn't much, but it was always just to pushing them to make you more agreeable and sorry. At
And
least you don't have to do that anymore. He smiled, smile, Neo.
knowing what this guy is like, it's likely that I'll be forced to do that again tomorrow. And I really don't want to.
Not, not necessarily. Well, you can give the disguise. In this case, you don't have to act like you are trying to seduce him or anything. You can just drop the act the moment the things go south.
I
In
don't
this
even
case,
want to keep the disguise anymore.
okay. If you don't want to keep it up, then stay here on the ship with Sketch and Joanne. Just me and Len will go and take care of this. I won't force you anymore to do anything you don't want.
But what if the two of you get into danger? That'll make me feel even worse.
We can all get lucky to be outside of danger. This life has been that we have been living. It's full of danger, Selena. You being there, yes, that's turn it down. But if you don't feel like doing that, then don't. Just as that. I am already working on something to make it so that this doesn't turn against that. I can try to see if I can add it's something else to make it so we have an edge. If you don't want to, with a second, if she doesn't looks like she's going to do say something, she's going to move a bit closer to the door.
Elena just cries for a bit and doesn't say anything. She doesn't even look at Neo as he's leaving.
Hmm.
I don't even know what to do anymore. She says as he
But
nears
you
the
think
door.
Neo that looks turns around, looks at her, and says, "Do what you think is right. what just anyone around here can do. We can't just expect to know what we can do. We just have to try our best and hope for the word for the best. Sometimes it's as simple as that. You don't feel like you don't have a choice, but you have to do what you feel is right. Begin to betray yourself, well, you're never going to go anywhere.
She actually starts mumbling to herself that I shouldn't have come, I shouldn't have come. And that's what she's like for the rest of the day.
Yeah, the moment she gets more because she does an accident thing. I can't tell you if you should have come or not. What I can tell you is that sadly you're in a very difficult position, and I don't think not doing anything for you would have been an option. Maybe you would have been safe by going with Krug and the name of the witch, me as Max, and it escapes me, but well, we don't won't know that. We are here right now. Just have to deal with what we have.
As you're leaving, she actually says something extremely dark to her.
Neo wouldn't leave just yet. He would try to finish this in a way too. So he's just there on the door waiting to decide if he has to enter and try to console Elena or not.
Elena actually looks at him with
Hmm.
very worried but also very ashamed eyes and just says to him, perhaps it might have been better for you if I did stay on Dantooine.
Sorry, what did she say? I didn't hear it
She
well.
said, perhaps it might have been better for you guys if I did stay on Dantooine.
No, it wouldn't. It will never be a good choice, something like that. Because sadly, when you make the right choice, you also have the choice that you feel is right. You also have doing it thinking about your friends, and if people doesn't want to leave you, then that can't be the right choice. If you're all alone, being alone can never be the right choice.
Sometimes being alone is the only choice, she says as she actually unlocks the door to let you leave.
Yeah, doesn't live just say maybe, but there's a difference between being forced to be alone by a situation and choosing to be alone in an illusion that it will be for the better. If your life doesn't get better, if it's just there's stuck in going downwards and downwards, being alone, then that's not the right choice. One thing is being stuck at one point because bad stuff happen and you're just moving along, trying to live your life. But if it just leads to a downhill, to cliff, that can't be the right choice. It's hard sometimes to know what's the right choice, what's the wrong choice. It's hard sometimes to also try to trust your gut and go with it. It's all that we can do, and we also have in mind that if we're doing something, being alone, and I'm going in circles. The point is, what you would have done in Tatooine would have just lead you to your downfall, the dark side, like they call Kirkuk's call and the witch calls it. But here, at least at this point, no wanted to go to this situation because you don't feel comfortable near closer to sit by her side on the bed. Here, not so much because it isn't like you will be far away, and it isn't like you won't have a choice when the things go bad for us. You, Joanne, and Ketch can be the cavalry, arriving at the right second to save us, to to save my sorry ass. She says with a joking smile.
And then it just rests her head on the still on Leo's shoulder, still crying, but also laughing a little bit, going, "How many times have I done this in our? How many times have I done that for you in our adventure?" I
More
guess.
than I can count, but to be honest, I would be much worse if it weren't for that.
Ring,
She
ring,
just puts
ring.
the hand on her shoulder and begins. He does a one arm hug, trying to console her.
What does the GM have to say with the ring, ring, ring?
Time's up. We're overboard.
God, the scream.
I thought you were gonna say the Twi'lek comes through the door going, "Have you two kissed and made up yet?"
No.
Elena actually, while in the hug, she just says to him quietly, "Later on, I'm gonna get a massive shower in the refresher room. I'm probably gonna be there an hour. I'm gonna get all this shit off me. I don't want to deal with this crap anymore."
Okay, no problem. Like I said, we can come up with something else. And if not, like always, you, Jawayne, and Ketch are the cavalry saving my story.
She actually gives a little chuckle and a teasing and gives you a teasing glance, going, "I never knew having a big brother could be such a chore."
Yeah, having a family is can be kind of annoying apparently. Not that I would know what it was like to have a little sister. Was an only child.
At least you had parents rather than being brought up by really old and very strange wizards.
Yeah, it has its ups and downs. You know, maybe at some point, if I when all of this on and I manage to get back into contact with my parents, maybe you can get to meet them at some point. The rest of the crew, I know I will love that. Have all of you weird, these all of this weird group meeting up with my normal folks and just then having a heart attack because of how weird the company I have.
That that would be nice. Perhaps I can use the force to make them a salad.
Perhaps because with Cappy Smile, I think you're beginning to feel better.
God damn it! I've just got the image of the freaking FF7 Bastina Bridge final episode of Red 13 just shouting from the airship to Tifa and Cloud. "Have you guys fucked yet?"
God damn it! Why have you done that?
The shippers will think of that, so the joke has to be put out the way.
That will just incentivize us. Not that it will not incentivize
But to
them.
be fair, no
In
matter
any
what we do,
case,
they will be incentivized anyway.
yeah.
Look,
If there is
look at
nothing
what
else
you
to
did.
say,
You
the
summoned
podcast
Cloud
will end on
again.
the droid.
Yeah,
Good.
Elena will go to the shower, wash off all the makeover stuff, and get back into her natural blonde hair and Jedi robes. So Excuse me, medical droid.
That's it.
Get out the bathroom.
Actually, when the skull conversation is over and you uh,
Mhm,
look outside, you can see the Twi'lek hunching over that corner,
mhm.
just leaning on the wall.
Neo that looks at her and says, "Seriously, you treat it like I'm trying to make up with a girlfriend, and now you're spying on that too." Neo looks irritated more than anything at the how she's acting, more than angry.
Did it go well at least?
It did go well, but god damn it that you made it more dramatic than it needed to be.
I don't care about dramatic, I care about results.
Well, it got results, but it god damn it was
Someone says when they want
dramatic.
drama.
And when she sees Elena into the bathroom,
Mhm.
she says, although I like these clothes, I get that it's not your style, and it would be better if you just do you.
I smile, and as before the door closes, I have a towel around me. I chuck the expensive clothes outside to her and go, "Here, a present."
He just grabs the clothes and says, I bought them, you know.
And now you can wear them yourself.
Great, then I got myself a present.
Good for you.
And before you close the door, she says a little bit with a toned down voice, um, just so you know, I know how you felt back there.
I give her a look and an understanding nod.
Imagine having to live your life uh, being in that situation for a week, for a month, for a year, or a lifetime. I
I
shudder at the thought.
I I just give her a knowing nod and just a little shudder myself, going, "Just remind me not to try and compare our lifestyles. We've both had it really bad."
She smiles at that and says, don't know anything about it yet, and perhaps it would be better if you never did.
I give her a look, going, "That goes both ways."
Get to the shower, get to that sopa. And
I try to go to the shower, but she enters the showers with me and closes the door.
oh no, this didn't happen.
No, no, not like that. She locks the door, going, "Right, I forced Neo to talk to you and listened in on that. Now I'm gonna listen on you and make sure you have a proper shower. You need to get
I will
all of
make
that
sure
out.
that everything gets done in this.
I will make sure that every single drop of that dye and paint is washed off your body."
Christ.
Wash.
I'm just having a shower. No need to make it dramatic. I don't care about drama. I care about results.
Exactly.
Oh god.
Get it done. Okay, I think that would be enough.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that's
so.
all I need to do. So I put Elena back in her room because I think for the majority of the first part of the next session she'll be in her room.
Hmm.
As always.
Yeah,
As
and
always.
the majority of the next session, Neo is going to be working on that giant droid. First, trying to make it so that it's not going to attack the rest of us. Then, trying to make a system work and control it to my time.
The last thing I want is for either or both of you to roll. Hmm.
Oh, damn it.
We have to
To roll
roll.
a perception check. Let's say yes.
Why is she
Give,
watching me in the shower? Has to the perception check and rolling. She's
give me
watching.
a second that enter again.
No, no.
Okay, that's a good roll.
Okay.
Second.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
going. I think we're going
that's
off
to
my
be
roll.
expected.
I think we're going off
Okay.
my roll.
Hmm.
Yeah, of course we're going out of your role. Nia's perception has always been horrible.
Elena just goes, "Why is she watching me in the shower?"
No, actually, as you were inside the room before you went out, uh, for just a second you have the fleeting, uh, the fleeting sensation that you get some kind of um force tingling sensation, but just for a moment.
I will use the force,
Mm.
because when Elena feels something like this, she knows it's important enough to try and discover.
Okay, that's a 22.
Nice.
Yep.
Very nice. That's nice.
Nothing. You don't feel. As I said, it was something fleeting. Could be just your idea. It could be something else related to what happened earlier.
Hash, hashtag she's getting contacted by a force ghost and doesn't know it.
Not a force ghost, that's for sure.
Or no.
But now that will be for next episode.
Yep. You got that ghost.
Nah, it's probably going to be Quinlan Voss's ghost.
You got that ghost running around the ship.
Oh God.
Force Ghost of Jar Jar Binks.
No, no. We know which force ghost it's going to be, right?
Obi-Wan.
No, you know which one I'm talking about.
Force ghost
That
Palpatine.
that we can.
What what are you
Oh
talking
god,
about?
no. Oh no, the Kiani Mundi
Yes,
Force ghost.
yes, 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 yes.
What about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
Yes.
Force Ghost.
That's why I
Specifically the
didn't want.
robot chicken Jarl poof.
Hello, everyone. You might not recognize me, but I'm come on, Kiakimundi. And I have only one question for you. What happened with the droid attack on the Wookiees?
Oh god, yeah, oh god, it's robot chicken Yarrow proof like Pika said. He just comes in like 30 boxes of pizza. I've got the order!
No, Sifo Diaz's ghost shows up and says, "I ordered pizza from the Caminoans, not clones."
Oh god, a Jedi youngling's Force Ghost shows up. Master Elena, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
No, actually, let's reverse that. You see, a horde of younglings igniting their lightsabers and saying, Master Elena, there's too many of us. What are you going to do?
Ooh.
God.
The absolute nightmare.
So these junglings turned around after Anakin. Good work, Anakin. Another fucked up.
Oh god, I've got the worst one yet. It's while Elena's still in the shower, Dennis has finally left her alone, and all of a sudden the Force Ghost just jumps down behind her, and Obi-Wan is like the freaking perv peeper and goes, "Hello there."
Hello there. No, you're pulling, you're entering the shower and you see a ghost. Obi-Wan's ghost washing his head and going, hello there.
This Sunny, we kind of pairs the ghost of Chirag Grievous and say, Chirag Kenobi.
Oh god.
Enough.
You get the Force Ghost of Anakin going, "I don't like sand. It's coarse,
It
rough,
gets
and
everywhere.
irritating, and it gets everywhere." And his Force Ghost hand touches my shoulder, but not like you. You're everything soft and smooth. My name is not Padme, you know. I don't care.
My name is not Palpatine, it's the Senate, actually. So, enough idiotic Star Wars conversation.
Yeah.
Let's
Never!
end this. Let's end this before it's too late.
Yeah, I think we've done everything we need to.
Agree.
The only thing that is extra, which is something off screen, is just Elena comes out in her robes, back in her familiar robes, to calm Neo down. Not in that way. She just goes. She just goes in to give him to. She doesn't say anything. She just stands in the background and watches him work. Just the sight of her in her normal hair, with her normal hair and in her normal robe, just probably calms him down.
Okay. Unfortunately, Neo, you won't be able to make sure that the droid will be, you know, under your control.
What is?
You're
Don't,
botching
didn't
every
you say
roll.
that? Didn't you say that I will have to roll for the next session?
Yeah,
Mm.
Mhm.
I'm just making a joke.
Oh.
We'll just say that we take a break for the rest of the evening to watch Ketch play Super Metroid.
Yes, what I have been doing this whole time.
But I begin doing the moment I exit this.
And what I'll start doing as soon as I start uploading this.
Basically, you've just realized I'm stuck in a certain area and trying to figure out how to get.
Yeah.
I saw you. I saw your desperate attempts to kill the sea monster.
I managed to do that eventually. It took a
Yes,
while.
and now
I
this.
eventually ended up switching up my key bindings so that I've got
So it's more comfortable.
a little bit easier to hit shoulder buttons and other buttons. But now I've got no clue where I'm
I
going next.
I don't remember this section. It's been a while since I played a Game Boy Advance game, so
Well, I've got a map pulled up, so I'm gonna try to look in
take your
here.
time. Aim on that.
Are we still
Yeah.
recording?
Yes, we are.
We should say good night.
Yeah, good night,
That's
everyone.
optional.
Bye.
Night.
Do what must be done. Play Metroid? Show no mercy.